Right, let's see what's going on, baby. I know Brown Hornet's video game can show something good today. A little bit of justified truth. And not on my gate either. If I tap the RF game button, you see the word local, drops 2 bars out of it. See, 2 bars gone. 1 bar, really.
Tears on my pillow.
You got tears on your pillow for perpetrating frauds? Damn it, boy. How does that happen?
Tears in my heart. Oh boy, I tell you, you gotta love it.
Hey, Leroy.
Video game.
Hey, Leroy.
Yeah, hold Leroy's hand. Go ahead. You got someone to cry to. Go ahead. Leroy got whipped again.
I ain't worried about it. Brown Hornet's video game got it real good.
But mine got it even better.
Well, listen. I'm enjoying that the whole East Coast is hearing how you operate when you think you get away with a fraud or a lie. But it's a beautiful thing for my East Coast to hear. The man with the justified truths is back quiet.
Hey, Leroy, you did it again. You put a whip on.
Hey, Leroy. He trying to run a fraud. That old boogie monster was playing him back. And as soon as I said, that ain't true, that's fine, Fireball repeated my every word quick as shit, and they try to run with the fraud. But I ain't gonna worry about it. I know Brown Hornet Skate got it real good and real clear.
Thanks for the second day in a row. Leroy, help me, Leroy. Leroy can't help you this time.
Brown Hornet Skate got it all. I like hearing a cackling homo think he's got over and he's full of queer glee. I get a kick out of it. I hope the East Coast reads it the same way I do. I'm back quiet.
Just stop your crying, man. Stop it already.
I don't have to cry. I'm not the one out here perpetrating a fraud. You see how quick I said that's not too far, or it's a playback. How that man repeated my every word, quick snap and shit. You ain't got that kind of station, bitch. I ain't worried about it.
And I did it with a 2-pill, Richard, a 2-pill.
Well, I'm having a good time listening to your homo glee and, thinking you did something, but everybody who was listening knew exactly what happened. So I'm not going to sweat it. Real recognize real, and that's why I'm the #1 in these 5 boroughs. I'm clear.
You're not even in the top 5. You're a clown.
Cry out, bitch.
You know what they say, the video games don't lie.
Just homo operators with cackling glee.
But you gotta love it when a man has such hate and envy for you because you got a superior station. You gotta love that stuff. You can't make this shit up, man. The man is lost for me. He hates and obsessed over the big.
Boy, this cat's something else, ain't he? You understand how alternate males are? Are you guys getting the picture on how alternate male brains work?
And he's a little baby boy.
Yo, Mac, did you hear what went on? Were you copying that?
Oh, now you want to hold Mac's hand? Come on, stop it already.
I'm not holding anybody's hand. I asked a simple question and his non-key-up gave me an answer. I'm back in my cut.
I don't care who says what. I know what I heard. I know it's a... Oh, boy. So you want people to hold...
Who's that, Q?
Oh, boy.
Yo, Q, this was some funny-ass shit what went down, man. I don't know, it was some funny-ass shit. Q, this was one of the big doozies. Yo, this is what I love about being me, though.
Yeah, okay, now. I opened it up.
Yeah. They love being you too, Richie. They love you being you too.
Yeah, but I mean, just the fact of how it went down and the fact of how he's trying to enforce the dream. I'm back quiet.
127.
So you do that for me yet, or what?
Nah, I'm gonna go cut that thing now. I'm a little tired, man. I'm aggravated. Let me go cut that piece of wire now. I gotta cut two of them. I gotta make one for John too.
No problem. Whenever you get it done, just let me know. I ain't in no rush. My radio ain't talking, so.
I'm the man that always gets things done, and I never promise you I'm gonna get it done. I just do it.
Oh boy. Richie, don't give me the talking.
That's what I heard.
I'll get back to you later.
You heard it, I heard it, it's in my own video game, but 127, he's the...
Do what you gotta do when you do it.
Yeah, 10-4 Roger. 10-4 Roger. I think the best video game out here today is gonna be Brown Hornets.
Man, I did it with a 2-pill date, mate.
I mean, you just demonstrate it. And Boogie, man, hey Boogie, you're just corroborating all the slime grime I uncovered in 16 years in Jersey, man. I understand you Jerseyites. I'm real clear on you. But I do appreciate that. And now, because of it, I definitely remain the king of these queens.
Yeah. Everybody heard it. The whole East Coast heard me take them down, but it's all good. Listen, it's friendly competition. Hey, Boogie, man, I'm not trying to compete with anyone.
Yo, man, this guy's so full of shit. You never made the trip. You never made the trip. Fireball came back to 2 playbacks to you and me only.
No, Richie, you wrong.
You never made the trip, dude. You never made the trip. You never made that trip. He talked to your playbacks that Boogie was playing and my transmission. You see how quick he responded to my transmission, right? You see that. You like that, right? You ain't got that type of station, boy. I don't have to stop it. I'm not the one out here trying to perpetrate a fraud, Jack. I'm going to do what I do the only way I do it, and I don't care who don't like it. Now cry on and live, yo, let us hear you try to perpetrate the frauds, That's all, man. We get a kick out of it. It's what we live for. Exposing. I'm back out.
Play back and I heard you live, 2-5. I heard both of you. Okay, Richie, that's it.
Okay, all right, listen. You can keep crying to the hand, keep crying when I'm on the key. You ain't got that type of station, homeboy. That's all you need to know. And as long as we know it, we know what happened, we good. Boogie Monster even know it. Even Boogie Boogie could only get me half the times out there. Why do you think he's so happy you and him got along? Yo, he watches the game. Boogie watches the games. He's 5 out of 5 when I'm transmitting. You know what I'm saying? So he happy about that too, that y'all got it off. But nevertheless, cry on, girls.
Fireball was saying somebody else was playing my playback somewhere around there too. They kept playing my playback back.
Yeah, but anybody that was in Brooklyn, Queens, or Manhattan listening, they heard exactly what happened. So I'm not going to try to defend it, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to speak on it. I like it when the East Coast gets to hear how people create frauds and try to enforce them as truth. I'm back in my cut.
He doesn't like me. He's very envious.
Damn it, boy. There's something wrong with this fucking guy, man. This is how homos rock and rule. This is what a homo does, you gotta remember. This is what makes them homo.
2-7, good. 2-7. It's a good thing you don't have 127 in Jersey, man.
Hey, Dr. Love, you missed a real good one this morning, man. You missed a really, really, really good one.
Tell Dr. Love I said I'm waving my hand. I'm back quiet.
Hey, Dr. Love, you hear Q-Tip? Hey, Doctor, you hear Q-Tip waving a 5 to you, sir? Alright, no, Q-Tip out here. Alright, Doc. Doc, I'm going to get back in the cut because I want to roll these things and listen to the comedy act. I'm back quiet.
He wants to roll that crack. He wants to roll up some crack.
Now he's trying to convince them still I'm rolling crack. Yeah, boy, yeah, boy. If I was the crackhead, I'd be the one out here trying to force playbacks as being mine. I'm back out.
Boogeyman, he's never going to miss the feet, Boogeyman. That's the problem with junkies. They never admit when they're wrong.
You got crack. You got a whole lot of crack. Let me see if I can make the trip.
Don't drink the diet one. Don't drink the diet, Dr. Seven. You heard him.
A book. You got to do up the crack of their ass. You got to do up the crack of their ass. Yeah, you do crack. The crack of their ass. Hey, Doc, you got them boys humming out there, Doc. Hello, Dr. Love. I don't know if you can copy my weak station. Dr. Love, Mr. Leroy Brown. Okay, waving the hand. I'm gone.
That's an old brand, AMW. That's a very old brand. That's like
Couldn't get through, Ricky. I'm gone.
a very old company.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Exxon supermarket. I'm gonna get me some of those.
Roger that. They're pretty good. It's good. It's like they better.
I don't know. I guess Doc can't copy my weak station on this stuff plugging in. But I'm gonna wave my hand to you once again, Doc. No doubt about it. Dr. Love, OQ, and this weak mobile is going.
Phone something.
Man, these guys, I hear a lot of stations out there. Keep on, Dr. Love, your long-time CB friend with the wave. I'm gone. We go like car seat. Me and you that bill. Me, you and that man.
Richie's crying right now. Richie's
That's right. He's still trying to be Richie. Richie rolling some weed here. Richie hanging out. Richie ain't crying. The Messy Miracle Bench is rolling and scrolling and listening to the frauds be perpetrated and they thought they were the bad apple. It's the homo hour.
I gotta check something on this. I think it's time to use the backup memo box. I've been using this one here for about probably 8 years.
Roger. All right, no problem. Someone bring 127 some tears, some wipes for his tears. That man's hurting right now. Or should I say that girl is hurting?
Okay, I'm gonna play you back. Let me know if it sounds like the way of my voice a little bit. Let me know.
It's too loud. It's way too loud. Bring it down a little more.
Okay, I gotta re-record you again. Come on.
All right, how about it, Boogeyman 250 with the world of sound. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm gonna leave it right there on that setting right there.
Roger that. Yeah, 127 was trying to take me out. I couldn't even hear him in there. Not a peep. And I'm barefoot right now.
He didn't play it long enough.
It's way too funny. Richie, stop it, man. Hold Dr. Love's hand, man. He needs some,
Dr. Love don't use playbacks to shoot skip. Dr. Love got that kind of station. Dr. Love doesn't perpetrate a fraud. Dr. Love doesn't enforce that he shot Skip using somebody else's playback. Dr. Love got that kind of station, even being window-sided. And you check the video gates, it's right there to show it. He puts carriers in there you wish you could do.
Was getting cold, yeah. Now he's gassing that old man up. Shame on him.
I'm not gassing him. I'm getting in the cut, watching him step all over you and Skip. I'm back out.
New York City side, you see what I got to deal with?
You ain't got to deal with nothing. If you feel, listen, you don't have to deal with nothing, fag boy. Hey, homo, you don't have to deal with nothing. If you feel you're dealing with something and you don't want to deal with it, turn your radio off. If you don't like it, leave. If you're offended, leave. If you mind if I smoke weed, leave. I'm back quiet.
I take your monkey ass right out.
Where and what fantasy? And what fantasy? And what fantasy?
That's it, Richard.
Man, I don't know what's the matter with this guy, man. I can't. Unfortunately, his radio don't get out like mine, so I really can't do this to my skippers and the locals. Let him try to perpetrate that fraud. Let him think he got a prop, and let him think he did something real. It's just a normal forte around here. I'm back quiet.
I don't have
See
a
that?
50-year presidential appointment. I'm not qualified.
You damn sure aren't qualified. Why you worrying about me? Why you worrying about my station, me, and my job? You ain't that kind of nigga. You allegedly took the same test I did, but you ran right to where you could watch dick all day long. I'm back out. Rather than women, I'm gone.
Just spike the mic and no one hears them.
Yeah, well, you could try to say that, but nobody out here uses playbacks to shoot Skip and then creates a war over it that they will really have a station like that. I'm going to get back in my cut, let you cry on. And I already know when I come off the key, you're going to be back on it because you got no battle. Not for this situation. I'm clear.
So like Subco's talking once for 250. Who you
Shut up, man. Shut up. You see how quick Fireball repeated my every word? That's not 250. You see how quick he repeated my every word? You see how quick he shot that back? You see how quick he repeated those words? I don't need a playback, bitch. I got that kind of station.
You'll be aight. You'll be aight.
You're damn right I'm alright. You're damn right I'm gonna be aight. Your boys might not be aight. You might not be aight. But I'm gonna be aight.
Well, you're crying at Dr. Love.
I'm not crying to anybody. We're listening to you cry and try to enforce a fraud. So let me get back quiet and allow this.
Yeah, cry to Dr. Love. Yeah, he's your partner over there. Don't that man out.
You're making me go there like hell.
That's why you both do together. You're both little retards, man. That's why you get along with each other.
I won't. Hey, Richard, you're not making me goddamn.
Yeah, Richard,
Hey, Doc. He's all distraught, Doc. Doc, he's all distraught because he realizes how quick Fireball spit my words back, every word of it.
He can't accept that he got defeated. He just can't accept it. Listen, this is a pretty, I wasn't even keying down with you, but every time I key up, you want to key up too, so, you just make yourself look even more stupid, because not only do I make the contact, but I key over you in the process. So that's, when they say, two birds for the price of one.
Well, the beautiful thing about this whole situation is that Fireball does run a video game. Fireball always runs a video game. That's the beauty of this. And Brown Hornets Gate got it better than I can tell it. I'm back out.
It doesn't end with these bossy boys. It just the last word.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of this situation. Fireball does run a video game. And Brown Hornets video game got it better than I can tell it.
He's hurt.
I'm not hurt, man. I'm not the one trying to perpetrate the fraud. How can I be hurt when I'm not the one trying to get a proper live off the lie? How can I be hurt?
You're hurting, Richard.
I don't know. Hold on. Well, listen. Do me a favor. You tell them what about the Fireball thing I should be hurt about. You see the way that man repeated every word? That ain't 250. That's a playback. Yeah. Hear how quick he repeated every word? What do I got to be hurt for? I'm back quiet.
You are back quiet because no one heard you when I was keying up.
I'm sure of one thing, Fireball didn't hear you them two transmissions, and that's all I need to know. And that's what Brown Hornets Gate's gonna show, and that's what the Fireball Gate gonna show. Fireball runs a video game. Yo, he start that gate before he even keyed a mic once. Go check it out.
Whatever makes you happy, Richard. I go smoke.
I'm very happy. Do you know why I'm very happy? Do you know why I'm very happy? Because I don't try to perpetrate fraud. You know why I'm very happy? I don't look for legs to stand on out here that's based on lie and fraud. That's why I'm happy. I'm that quiet. The only justified truth deliverer. The man, don't worry about my appointment. Don't worry about my badges. Just know that you allegedly took the same test I did, and you went where you could see and think you could feel dick all day long and watch dick all day long instead of going for the street. So we know where you're at. Don't worry about me. I'm that quiet.
You'll be alright.
I'm more than I.
Go hold Doc's hand, man.
This homo wants the last word. He still wants to lock it up with me. He's not happy. He has no feeling in his dick or his fucking heart if he ain't locking it up with Richie. So let me get back quiet. 1 out of 12, 211 in progress. I'm stealing the dick out of 2-5 of the homo's mouth.
Hold Dr. Love's hand, man. You need some help right now. Hold his hand.
Hey, Richie, you handle your own fucking business. Why is this motherfucker calling me? I'm not talking about him. I'm not saying shit to him. Why does he keep calling my name, Richie? Why?
Because you always helping him out, so I figured he needs help.
Because he's homo.
My homo's there now.
Hear me, Richie.
Hey, Richie, you're the best, Richie.
Good luck to you.
You're the best, Richie. You're the best in the universe, Richie.
Every fucking day, then you'll be the
That's why you know that old man is just delusional. He's just like 127. They both have that in common. They're delusional.
You keep fucking with Richie. Richie always gonna have his foot in your motherfucking neck. Because you fucking asshole. You and that fucking 911 fuck with Richie so fucking much about his crackhead and this, but why can't he know what the fuck he wanted, Foster? Why can't he fuck and do what the fuck he wants? Who died and left you goddamn boss? You're not that man's goddamn daddy, and you goddamn sure ain't his goddamn daddy. Why don't you get a life, Mr. fucking Flashes? Go ahead and put your fucking antenna up. Put your antenna up, and then you'll be able to fight with you to...
He sounds just like his girlfriend when he was there.
On the fucking West Coast. Put your antenna up, stop bitching and fucking moaning about every fucking thing. Get the motherfucking job done.
Doc, they ain't got one job done out here yet. You see who's the one with all the heart getting the jobs done and keeping it 107% real. The man in full control.
He's crying at Doc again. There he is. Hey, Doc, hold my hand, Doc.
He's not crying to me. He's not crying to me. He's talking about your crocodile ass. He ain't crying to me.
This is not 19. George, this is not 19. It's not a trucker channel.
This is not your channel, period. You know, you don't get to talk skip on this channel. Ain't none of us real let you. You know what I'm saying? You could take that shit back to 1-9. Homo. Don't forget how you have to digest that. You're wrecked with how quick he shot back my every word, the whole transmission. I'm that quiet.
Get down there and get to be a better man, a older man like Richie, and you can goddamn go word for word, and run your mouth like fucking Richie do, you'll be all right. But Richie got you like a little sissy. Yeah, Richie, why don't you go smoke some more crack? Yeah, Richie, why don't you go smoke a
I don't want to go hang out with 250. If I want to smoke crack, I'll go hang out with 250. But I don't smoke crack. You see what I smoke. Now let me get started here.
With a window mount antenna. You can lie to that old man, give him false hope.
old man back here.
Mr. Enforcer, I don't have to lie to that man. Everybody watches video games with somebody out here. That old man blows 7 9s in video games. That old man does better in the video games than your station. You ever hear the way he goes into bulldozers video games? Listen to what you did last week. Everybody thought they heard you twice, maybe 3 times. Noise rider. When they say they thought they heard you, you're riding the noises, bro. You see our carriers? Dr. Love is always on the right side of the radio when he shoots skip. When his station get conditioned, he's always on the right half of the receive. I'm back quiet.
This is way too funny, way too funny.
And all the video gates out there show it, man. When that old man, his window side 102-inch whip, make condition, he steps all over you and your Manhattan girlfriends. I'm back quiet.
Okay, Richard. The day that happens is...
Listen, come on, man. Stop crying. Stop trying to stand up when you're already... Stop trying to get back on your feet when you know you ain't got the strength to get off that floor. Let the video games tell the story. I'll be back.
The Golden Glove boxer. I thought that was hilarious yesterday when he said that.
It's not the first time he claimed that. He told you where the two gyms were, right? You didn't hear him dispute it.
Come to the gym over here. Let's see what you got. Let's see your Golden Gloves in action.
Yo, let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Hello? Did you get
Maybe Doc, embrace you to come over here and give me some courage. Embrace you to come over here and give me some courage. Come on, Doc. Hey, Doc, you could be Richie's trainer. Richie says he's a Golden Glove champion. So come over here. I got a ring over here. We're getting boys on with this thing. Come over, man. Bring the Golden Gloves with us.
You ain't goddamn have no words for fucking reason. You got nothing but goddamn bullshit fucking talk from Mr. Christie.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay?
Right.
We got you going for the little manny voice that you got. Goddamn going down to the little girly voice. Begging to goddamn...
Do you believe it? Hey, Boogeyman, Richie's the Golden Glove champion fighter?
You're so far with his foot up your ass there, Richie. Give me a break. I wish you had my antenna. I've got a Alicia. Fuck you. Take that antenna this shit.
Yeah, but you're not undefeated.
I know.
Richie's 50-1. I'm 50-0. He's undefeated.
How many jobs he fucking has?
I don't know, man. He's got, he's a man of 20 different lives. He's 20 people in one.
Too many. You call that Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde if you don't fucking know.
I don't want to
You've
stop.
been around fucking long enough, you should know. Call that Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde. And go over Mrs. Hyde, it might be my mama. Say
Yeah.
hi to the little...
Okay, cool. I hope it's on your gate. That's all. All right, beautiful. Bye. I know I don't have to defend myself. I know. All right.
Yeah, that would have played us back.
All right, bye.
That's good.
This way, when I bring back something, they'll know the differences.
Roger that. Now, he'll never get over it. Richie will never get over it. He took that whipping and he's not taking it like a man. He's being a little girl.
Hey, they make correct to me to let me know I don't have to pay the payback because he hurt you.
There you go. That says it right there.
Let me put this memo box back together. I'm not a technician, but shit, I know a thing or two.
Roger that. Neither is 127 a technician, but it's all good. Do your thing, man. I'll be on the side. Go ahead, Doc. Help him out, Doc.
I don't need to help him out. Richie got his shit down pat on your monkey ass. He got you, and he got 911. Anybody step his way, Richie got his goddamn game down fucking pat.
Richie got what they don't got, a hand game.
So help him out. That's all. I'm just asking you to help him out. He needs a hand.
Fucking this goddamn fireman. He don't need me.
Yeah, that's Dr. Drugs is a total different.
Why Dr. Slum don't like me?
But he's a racist.
I never said
I don't know what he is.
I never said I didn't fucking like you. Okay,
He calls Spanish people names, white people names. He's a racist. Yet I never call him any N-word or anything like that. In his heart, he's a racist.
I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking...
At least he doesn't try to use lies and frauds as legs to stand on.
Okay? Keep your money...
No, he doesn't. He said he never got you-know-what ever in his life.
Stop putting my name in your damn mouth. Be a goddamn...
He's a virgin. He's like Richie.
Okay, but I could have helped you get food stamps. I could have got you not food stamps. You could have my food
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, we already know 127 lost his virginity in prison.
I think Doc loves his. I don't know. Yeah, I lost my virginity, but I took my goddamn But they black Johnson out your fucking mouth, you fucking Puerto Rican. Hey, let's put even when I took my dick out your fucking mouth, you fucking bitch.
Hey Doc, I lost my virginity in the 70s in Brookville Park with a little sweetie named Karen. But that wasn't her name either. I'm that quiet.
No, the first experience you had, his name was Bruce.
Doc, and we got busted, Doc. Doc, we got busted, Doc. We both got delivered back home to our parents. Sex in the park. Doc, we got busted, Doc. The cops brought us, both of us, home. We got busted.
Stop trying to talk already. Leave that old man alone. Leave that old senile man alone, Richard.
Doc, we got behind those bushes by the water pump house in Brookville Park. And I don't remember who said it. I think we're alone now. But we just looked at each other, and damn, something weird happened. We just tore our clothes off so fast that we're getting into the groove. We into the groove, having a good old time, not realizing that something weird just happened, right? All of a sudden, hello, we turn around, we got fucking blue suits all over us. They delivered us both home to our houses. Sex in the park.
So you're a blue boy.
But Karen was just so pretty, man, I couldn't help it. In the meanwhile, we deemed the nickname the Kissing Bandits. All the gangsters in the social club, all the people that hung out in the park daily every day, they titled us the Kissing Bandits on Bag Out. And the FBI got us on the social club going in there and beating the fuck out of every standing gangster. So it really don't matter. We good.
Now you're beating up gangsters? Oh boy.
That's what I do for a living, homeboy.
The only thing you do for a living is perpetrate the fraud and smoke crack. And tell stories.
If that was the case, I'd be hanging out with you and you would definitely have the video to show the world your greatest fantasy. I'm back quiet.
Go ahead, storyteller. Now you're beating up gangsters, you're Golden Glove champion. What else do you do? Come on. Make ass of yourself.
It's not the first time I discussed boxing. Not the first time, dude. If you go back to the other video games, you'll find real explicit details about Tony Pallone's gym on 7th and Kings Highway or Graziano's on McDonald Avenue. Bro, listen, you talking to Brooklynites here, bro. We real motherfuckers. I'm back out. No comment, huh?
You're Golden Glove champion. What else do you do? Come on. I like that playback. Hey, Boogie, that's perfect. Leave it like that.
No, I wasn't a champion. That's Bath Beach bodybuilding. In Bath Beach, I was a champion. In Bath Beach, I had the junior belt. You know what I mean?
You can name it. And then say you trained there, you were Golden Glove champ. Stop it, Richard. Stop the fibs.
But listen, the fibbing belongs to you, boy. I'm keeping it real. Let me get back in my cut. Let the fantasy rock on.
Real, if this guy ever stopped doing drugs and came down from his dope and crack that he smokes, he would commit suicide. That's why he doesn't wear shoelaces. Look at his sneakers the next time you meet him. He wears no laces because he's on suicide watch. He's choking, man.
Hey, Doc, you know what's funny? When you ask him, when did you ever see Richie face to face, eye to eye? Then you know where the fantasy comes in. I'm that quiet.
Just hold Dr. Lowe's hand. Hold that senile old man's hand. Help him out.
Don't go back in the family to talk about Richie. Come to the future.
I've never seen any man on a CB radio try to explicitly detail another man's body and they never met them face to face. Is that not homo or obsession? I don't know. And better than that, the part he wants in his mouth so bad he can't get out, he calls it a baby mushroom. He's definitely a vegetarian homo. I'm back out.
I'll be right back, 250.
You'll be back up.
Hurry up, Boogie. Boogie, hurry up, Boogie. He needs your playback to shoot Skip, and he needs somebody to hold his hand out here. I'm going to get back in the cut and watch Dr. Love rip him a new asshole.
Oh, stop it. Let me go check out my newborn.
Go ahead, Doc. Help him out, Doc. He needs a hand.
Man, you must be a fucking slow leak.
Homo.
Richie's IQ. How many times I'm gonna fucking tell you, Richie do not need me to fucking help him out. He's doing a goddamn good job whooping your ass, mouth to mouth, and every fucking thing else out here. You got lucky, you got your name called in DS land. You keen on Richie. I know it, Brown Hornet knows, and audio video heard it. Now take that to the fucking bank and wear that motherfucker for a long time. Because you ain't gonna do it every motherfucking day. You can bet your ass on that.
He didn't do it today, Doc. Anybody that was listening is having a field day with this like I am. Doc, anybody who was listening today needs to observe from this point forward and understand how the alternate homo brain operates. I'm back quiet.
That's a good thing, Mom. No, you don't lose. That's a good thing. You gave it like Jay Brown said, the big payback. Hey, Richie, you gave Ken just fucking the big payback today, and I missed it.
Doc, I don't do big paybacks, especially to these clowns. They don't get under my skin or irk me enough to throw me into payback mode. They don't get under my skin to bring me to their sidewalk. They ain't got that kind of manhood. They don't make me feel threatened the way I make them feel threatened. That's too far of a blow when he ever went face to face or eyeballed Richie. Watch what happens.
I gotta hear that Watergate today, Richie. Listen to the other Watergate.
Oh, that'd happen if you ever left your little garage here that you hired. If you ever left that garage and came to the city, that'd happen.
You're talking about people who come here to see me. You're mad that just about everybody listening and not keying up, and everybody who's somebody out here does business with me and knows who I am and what I look like. You know, they can say shit, but anybody that was out here listening today, all they know is from this point forward, they're going to understand the alternate gender homo male brain better than I could ever point it out. I'm back quiet.
Just accept the ass whipping and you'll be aight.
But listen, when I get an ass whipping, I'll gladly accept it. Until then, I'm going to get back in my cut and worrying about y'all trying to be aight. Because I'm definitely aight, and I make it aight. But I know I made you's not aight, so I'm going to get back quiet.
You'll be aight.
Listen, don't you wish you ran up into somebody's face and fucking did that to them right 2 inches from their face and make sure they know they're in the wrong place while your pussy cased in their scared shit? Huh? Don't you wish you did that? I'm back quiet.
Yeah, Bad Boy did it. He laughed in your face and he handed you a $1 bill and you were like, thank you, sir.
Mr. Enforcer, where were you when this happened? Where were you when this allegedly happened? Where were you standing when this allegedly happened? Where was I standing? Where was he?
Just smoke your crack.
I don't smoke crack. If I was hanging out with you, I would be a cracker. Let me get back quiet.
Smoke your crack and go over and hold Dr. Love's hand. He needs a...
He bring a crack to you and drugs to you. Hey, Richie, tell him to make me strong. It keep me it keep me focused. The drugs keep me focused. Tell that motherfucker, Bravo, the drugs keep me focused. Focus on whooping your ass every time you open your motherfucking mouth.
Doc, I'm not going to feed any of his fantasies. Everybody out here knows what I'm about, knows what I do and don't do. I think it's hilarious, so let me get back in my cut.
Yeah, everyone knows you're a delusional junkie. Everybody knows that. You're a fantasy boy.
He got more goddamn black color.
And you got that senile old man holding your hands.
Chinese?
Yeah, Richie, you're the best, Richie. You're God above, Richie. You got 10 badges, Richie. You're the best. You're a heavyweight champion, Richie.
You got all your fucking goddamn...
You sound jealous.
Well, man, you just getting your feelings hurt for the boss. Just why don't you just back up?
Unbelievable, man. How he abuses that old man.
Hey, if Richie ever get his hand on, he could get his jaw broken.
He knows that. He knows that. You don't believe me? Ask him when he went face to face with Richie. Ask him when he bought his Kevlar, his tap, his flyers, or his haka pocket out. I'll be back.
Don't take a station out there for station break, Richie. Go ahead and let your whistle. Time for a station break, man. I've been up a case time.
Hey, Dr. Love, I'll tell you what. You convince Richie, you and Richie come down to the boys club over here in the Lower East Side. All right, after I knock out your boy, I'm going to let you sign my autograph. All right, I'm going to sign the autograph.
Hey, Doc, tell him Richie agreed to meet you on the Lower East Side. You remember what happened?
Richie does not need to come on the Lower East Side. You want to ask, you bring your ass to Richie. Richie really not fucking thinking about you. All he's thinking about you with that bad mouth that you got, that he wants to check you. He wants to write a check that your ass can't cash. That's all Richie wanted to do.
Hello?
I'll pay for the transportation for both of you, so there's no excuse you can't.
He's the bitch. I got me a motherfucking handicap card.
Who is this?
I'll pay half fare on the track.
He wanted to see your boy. He said he's the Golden Glove champ, so let him come down and prove it.
Right track. Before you start talking stupid to Dr. Love. Talk stupid to Richie.
I guess not. I thought so. Let me go make some lunch. I'll be back.
Make a peanut butter sandwich. It might stick to your motherfucking jaws, and this way you keep your fucking mouth closed.
His mouth like his coolie. He has no control over it. There's no muscles. There's no mind control behind that finster. Shorter than the pockets. She's trying to say our pockets are long.
Don't you see it like that? Don't you see it like that, man? I gotta make peace, man. This guy here, boy, he just don't give up, boy. Man, every goddamn day. Where's the men's at there, 613?
They can't beat him and he won't let him join him. Hey Doc, their problem is they can't beat Richie, and Richie damn sure ain't letting them join him, so what do they got left? Wah!
Mr. 613, you know Richie's the target. They just don't give up, man. They go on and on and on and on. And this guy's works for the fire department or some DMY. He works for it. That's what the guy is for. And he just won't give Richie a break. They're the same goddamn color. Okay? Richie might be bigger than him, heavier, and everything. Richie told 575 for years, I used to box Richie. Richie said, I used to box too, 575. And I was forced to get all fucking goddamn, he's having a heat effect. And oh, come on now. You're boxing, Richie. Talking like an old bitch.
Well, Doc, you know, Enforcer used to hang out in the gyms on Kings Highway. Enforcer used to rock the gyms that were on West Kings Highway. You know, and yeah, when you walk in the Bath Beach Bodybuilding, if it's still there, when you walk down that long hallway, on the walls is the pictures of all the champs. It's Mr. Enforcer wearing the junior belt. It's 250 wearing junior Brooklyn belt on around his waist. Not Richie. That's not Richie. It might look like Richie, but that's not Richie. That's 250 wishing Blahomo. That's Wonton, Hopeful, and Willing. Don't forget it. Hopeful, Wonton, and Willing. Read those 3 words. Understand the dictionary meaning of them if you don't. Wonton, Hopeful, Wonton, and Willing. I'm gone. And, you know, when it comes to his type of man, bro, you could call me a Jewish woman. I'll be a Jewish woman. You know why Jewish women like wonton soup, right, Doc?
No, but that's what it sounded like you were saying. Wonton soup. No, why? I think you said it before, but repeat it so Mr. 613 could hear you.
Well, when it comes to 250 Blahomo's kind, consider me a Jewish woman. You do know why Jewish women eat wonton soup, right? Because wonton spelled backwards spells not now. And guess what? That came from the same fucking comedian that had him tell the whole world he got between 2 butch lesbians. And what do they like to do? Where'd they put it on him?
Fucking asshole. Get out of here.
Doc, I'm having a good time with all of this, Doc. What I'm having a good time with, truthfully, more than anything, is I don't know about y'all, but never in CB history have I heard any receive guys saying they're gonna do this and beat this guy up, and they've been saying it for 10 fucking years. I don't know, man. It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
You were right, Richie, because I went back last month. I forgot what year. And I said, God damn, this fucking guy still saying the same shit about being Richie up, that 911. I said, and TK. I said, God damn, 10 fucking years, and they haven't learned a damn lesson yet.
Well, C-Gay is scared shit. C-Gay tried to throw nitro in front of him, but you know, Richie should have said something. A normal nigga said something's wrong. You see, he ran right up on your boy. Your boy almost got torn to fucking shreds. And what do you say? That's not me, that's me, I was there. You was scared shit. You didn't do fucking nothing, you pussy bitch. Your own mouth told them what happened. But it ain't the first time your own mouth told them. I just don't want to feel like going through all my video games like y'all to find them. But I'll tell you what, man, I ain't got to worry about it. But they're making me feel like I'm doing something wrong. It's making me feel like I'm doing something wrong. So let me get back in my cut and do what I know how to do the only way I know how to do it. Their problem is they can't beat Richie. And 2-5 Oklahoma's scared shit because he don't want any of you'll ever ask him, yo, when did you meet Richie? Went face to face with Richie. You know, that's where he flips out after that. You had to heard what happened. The guy tried to turn his queer off and says, cameras make everything look bigger, including porn stars. The man thinks I'm sweet. He masturbates over a screenshot he could take off YouTube when I went out in the hallway and told the guys everything these guys have been saying in the receive for the last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? They're mad about that. They're mad about that Richie knows how to beat them through the mic. They mad about that when they came to see Richie. Richie ran their punk bitches off that sidewalk. Exactly the way it went down every time. Richie ran yous off the brick. Period. And all I wanted was to have a Kevlar glove tap me. All I wanted to do was see a pair of pliers. All I wanted to do was see something that looked like a haka-pakana. But you know how that worked out, right? Whee! Well, first of all...
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12, 211 in progress, 1 Adam 12.
Yes, sir, a 211 is in progress right now. Richie's stealing his dick out of your mouth. He's all yours, Lee. He's all yours, 833.
Hey, Ricky, I didn't ask your black ass to please pass the jelly. The fuck wrong with you? Oh, mine.
Well, Doc, look, I'm just acting like them boys. I tagged you in, man. We're WWF CB champions, remember? Hold on, Doc. He's trying desperately to tell you something. So allow me to get back in the cut and allow him to be heard. I'm back quiet.
The tag team cross-dressers.
US 1 and 250. US 1 and 250. You ain't got to broadcast it. Richie did it a mighty long time ago for y'all.
The tag team cross-dressers, oh shit, better known as the Brooklyn
250 and US 1.
That shit's way too funny.
Listen, that's not funny, man. You ask Boogie Monster and all them guys in Jersey, they got your boy on video wearing women's clothes. Your boy finally came out. And I told them many years ago, listen to these two conversating. Now you know what alternate males are about. So let me get back quiet and let them understand alternate male a little clearer and better. I'm back out.
Drag queens.
Oh, there you go, Richie. I can't hear that filter no more, Richie. Can I move?
Sound like he's trying to come clean. Sound like he's trying to come out 100% like US 1. That's what it sound like to me. I don't know. I got to sit back in the cut and figure it out.
Go ahead, hold Doc Sand. He's begging for you.
He's stuttering. Is that what stuttering sounds like?
Drag queens. You gotta love this shit.
You can't make it up.
The man even claimed he never got pussy all his life. Even when he was born, he never got it.
Hey, Doc, you got a rap trap that controls their stand, too. Doc, you got a rap trap for them, too. Listen to this.
Hey, Doc, hold my hand, Doc. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc, it's not half as bad as what I did with the lesbian joke, Doc. Doc, it's not half as bad as what I did with the lesbian joke. But, Doc, the thing that scares me the most is how 250 wants you to think when you see him. That's the thing that scares me the most. That video from the other night, man. I was only catching bits and pieces of it being on the walkie-talkie, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put that video in this video's description section. We're in the 54-minute zone. I'm back out.
Exactly. You see, you just admitted it. You heard bits and pieces. You never hear the whole conversation, and then you already make a conclusion of what you did hear. Richard, I got you caught right there in the rat trap.
No, you don't. I said it straight. I'm on the avenue with the walkie-talkie here in bits and pieces. You hear my video gate, but just to beat your homo words again, watch the description section of this video. Let me know what I didn't hear. Let me know what I didn't get straight. It's amazing how you want men out here to think and what you want them to feel when they see you. So let me get back quiet and let that tell the story. I'm going to put it in this description section. You don't worry about that. The man in command on this East Coast. Full control. The one that boy just can't beat. But listen, stop trying to tell them about what happens when you meet me. You never met me. You never came eyeball placement. Stop trying to explicit Richie's body. Everybody knows Richie's not a small guy. Even Shadow says Richie and Mac look like twins. That means nobody sees Richie as a midget. I'm back quiet.
Well, all I know, you're
Hold on, watch this. All he knows.
a midget. With psychosis, your eyes are not even fully round. You got that.
This is coming from a guy. You hear his definition of psychosis? I'm going to put that video in this description section too. That's going to be the 12-minute video. That's going to be the 12-minute one. It's hilarious. He gives you his definition of psychosis in the first 90 seconds. Hold on. Yo, I was actually getting turned on when he used to try to convince y'all he's a cop. Let me get back in my quiet chair.
So you get turned on by men with badges, you're saying, right?
No, I get turned on. I was getting real turned on with you trying to convince them you wish you had. I punk. First of all, you don't punk nobody. Let me get back in the cut. I'm clear because I don't want to modulate with a queer. I'm back quiet.
Come on, you just said you masturbate for men that have badges. Come on. Just admit it. It's all on video. Doc can't help you this time, Richard. You just said you get turned on, you masturbate when you talk to a man with a badge.
I said I used to get turned on listening to you try to convince them you owned one. I believe that's what I said. I'm back quiet.
This shit is way too funny. You can't make this shit up. He gets turned on by men with badges. What a fucking homo. So that's your fantasy, right? You fantasize of police. That's why you hang out and you're like, a policeman over there, a policeman over there, a police over there. And you probably rubbing yourself while you're looking at cops, you little fag.
You're a sick character with a wave.
You're a pathetic little homo, Richard. You know that?
You got the 613 New York.
I'm not the one that they say sounds like pure homo.
There's no hope for you, Richard.
Oh, it's a pleasure hearing you from the radio. Nice to skipper. Sick character with a high five. Oh, we can't wave. Sierra, have a great day. Boston Radio 29.
Never mind, Mr. Leonard. They want to do the local thing on the skip channel, whatever. It is what it is, Mr. Love.
Well, that's his new tactic. Hang out on 28 and let me argue with Richie, because Richie will get, all the skip landers will get pissed at Richie, because half the times his radio ain't heard.
Down to a 4-pound. So his battery's going low.
And I don't know, like, you talk about the same damn thing, like, I don't get it, but whatever, it is what it is. So if you don't like what you hear, you got 39 other channels, why are you here? Because you like what you hear. Like I said, you got 39 other...
I don't think anybody in the 5 boroughs like what they hear. I just think 9 out of 10 of them are too pissy to speak on it. That's just my opinion of it. But hey, who the hell am I? I'm nothing but the hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York CB shop. The most talked about, envied, and feared duck plucker on this man wave. Mostly by cats that never met him too. You don't believe me? Listen to 2-5 Oklahoma.
You're just a delusional crackhead, that's what you are. Oh, fuck, well, I guess...
109, 109. Hey, we can wait, brother. Okay, that's a 613. Yeah.
With your man.
You have a great day. Bye-bye.
got a better chance of Richie being a man than you being hurt in DX.
542 in the Big Horn, State Doctor, Arizona, Cactus Pathway.
Take Richie to...
Section 514 over there in the Big Horn. Hey, 514, Snake Doctor, Arizona, Cactus Pass with a high five, weekend wave, bye.
It's all about the triplets and the twins, Doc. It's all about the triplets and the twins, and they don't like it.
The two Brooklyn cross-dressers, the two Brooklyn drag queens, 127 and Dr. Love. The Brooklyn drag queens.
If I get down there with the site on YouTube, I will put my goddamn dick up there. You want to see my black old man? Come to black man, you want to see my goddamn dick, but you got to give me a chance to try to get it hard first. And when you see that goddamn dick, you say, God damn, don't you goddamn rock and roll no dick.
Doesn't like any Spanish people.
Hey, Doc, you got to keep this in mind, Doc. You got to keep this one fact in mind. There are no people out here that know me or you personally that are sending them emails that say, yo, if you really want to catch an enforcer, you'll catch him on the Bowery at night dressed up like a woman. Hey, Doc, you ain't seeing nobody sending emails about not like me and you like that, nor is anybody backing him up that Richie's any kind of junkie. Richie's got all the people and do all the radios, and he's mad. But Doc, let me tell you something. If I had a license and wheels, and if that was true, I'd get the evidence. That's the nigger I am. That's the difference. I'm back quiet.
Fucking way, he get an email too. The only one that's gonna send email like that to you is another drag queen, Richie.
Hold on. Let me prove something about the East Coast bandwave. Let me prove something right now. Hey, Boogie Monster. Yo, Boogie Monster. Baby, hey, Boogie Monster. I see you keying up and you want to try to get live and real. You hear what the fuck I'm saying, Boogie? Well, Boogie. I know you sitting on some good intel. I know you got some good facts to throw up. But my problem is, it was so busy on the bandwave that day, I wasn't clear on who it was, 250 or US 1. Can you please tell me who the cross-dressers are on the East Coast?
What a mess. Why are you hating on Boogie, man?
I'm asking a simple question. I know Boogie got me sitting about 9 pounds in his radio. I'm just trying to understand what he was telling the world 2 weeks ago. I wasn't sure if it was 250 he was saying came out of the closet for real, or if it was US 1. I want to know which operator got caught dressed up as a woman. Was it 250 Blahomo?
Watch his videos of cross-dressers. You know he's a sweet boy.
I just want to know if it was 250 Blow, Boogie, that's all.
Videos like that, unless you're a sweet boy.
I'll send you up a case of verbally repeater and a case of Fixoflash, Snake Doctor with weed.
Snake Doctor, I'm trying to hear Boogie Monster. He's about to shed some truth and justice for the East Coast. Hey, Snake Doctor, I'm trying to hear the Boogie Monster. He got some good intel. I just want to see what he's going to say, though.
76 Colorado. Hey, I have 088 on the line. I got 276 on the line now. Hey, 276.
Let me get back in the cut. As long as Snake Doctor's coming in like that, I know Boogie might not be hearing me. But 250 Blahomo wants to try to defend it. He don't want my radio to get to Boogie right now. Boogie got some solid info. We just don't know if it's 250 or US 1 yet. I'm back quiet.
That was US 1 from New Jersey. You call him the Grand Marshal.
Oh, so you seen him in women's clothes. He came out the closet for y'all, right?
He's been out the closet. I just didn't want to say nothing.
Oh, okay, so now we know why him and 250 Blow get along so good. Never mind, I'm just going to get back in my cut and let the East Coast rock on. The man in full control is back quiet.
Okay. Checking his pom-pom. 250 don't know US 1. They don't know each other. There you go, So, how you feel now, Cracky?
I feel better because I got on Gate how well you do know each other, and you sold them an HF radio, and the other radio you sold them, he threw away. The power of the video gates, I'm back out.
US 1, he's blind. He's blind. He's been blind for like over 13 years. He don't see nothing at all. He doesn't travel. He doesn't drive. He just stays home.
Yeah, but this discussions I got on Gate and what I got on Video Gate tell the whole world that him and 250 know each other really well, including face to face. As a matter of fact, 250 talks more about me and he never seen me face to face. So, you have to understand the brain we're dealing with, the kind of male. I'm back out.
I'm not going to jump with Tom, too. I think we all know each other very well.
Talking about his face to face, and he doesn't. Like he can say he know me, and we only seen each other 3 times. 3 fucking times. US 1 and I seen each other.
Well, I think it's funny the way 250 Blahomo talks about me, Boogie. Ask him when he ever seen Richie face to face. Now listen, I got to get back in the cut because their new strategy is to hang out on 28 because they know their radios don't get out like Richie, so they could get Skipland mad at Richie and get them cursing him out if Richie decides to fall into their homo bullshit. So let me get back in the cut. The hole in the wall New York shoppers back quiet.
All right, keep crying to Dr. Love, guy. Cry to DL.
But Dr. Love still cursing me out because he don't fucking know me. What's wrong with you, Dr. Flum? Well, you keep calling my motherfucking name, you fucking Spanish bitch. Stop calling my
Hold on. Boogie just made a good point. Yo, Boogie, how does that make you feel when you got a man that does not know you, never met you, and wants to tell the whole world about you? How does that make you feel as a man?
You ever met me? Yeah, he talks all his nonsense about me like he knows me.
Mr. Enforcer, I know everything you gave us to know about you. All I know about you is everything you gave us out here to know about you. What you think, the Skiplanders didn't see the NYC Radio Wars playlist? The Enforcer 2, whatever? Listen, you're more than a fucking homo. You tried to tell them you had a video that didn't exist. What you want me to know? All they want to know is when you went face to face with Richie, brought your Kevlar glove or your tap on the shoulder, after 2 explicit directions how to get here in 3 months. I tell you, you make some fake ass shit. 250, my radio destroys yours. I hang in the right side of the radios in DX, so I'm not falling for this bullshit. I'm gonna get back in the cut and do some radio work over here. I gotta make 2 wires, 1 for Q, 1 for John anyway. I'll let you cry on and fantasize. Blahomo, I'm clear.
It's radio work. Listen to that.
See that? Look, he's sitting on the key, right? You see how it works, right? You see how the homo is. Let me get back in the cut. Let me run upstairs and cut some wires. The man in full control, back out.
Whatever you do, don't commit suicide with those shoelaces.
I'll make you a deal. The first time you show up back here face to face, I'll give you those laces. How's that?
This homo wants me to meet him over there in his house. No, it doesn't work like that, Richard. You come to the lower deck.
Last time I agreed to come to the lower deck for you and your fag boy Nitro, what happened? I'm back quiet.
That's what Dr. Love gave me an appointment to meet him in the hospital the other day.
Yeah, Dr.
What, no comment? You don't want to tell them what happened? It's in the first 5 minutes of the NYC Radio Wars playlist, first video.
He was going to drop the scooter to the side and fuck me up or something. Because I don't hear him. When he came up, I don't hear him. Oh, my.
Yeah, he rides that rascal scooter. You know, that motorized scooter? That's his wheels. And then Richie got a shopping cart.
Oh, he got a fucking scooter. Oh, okay, doctor.
Yo, man, stop spreading lies. I don't have the shopping cart yet. I never made a video with the shopping cart. The shopping cart's still sitting in the Caribbean supermarket on Utica Avenue in their warehouse section. I'm back quiet.
So go get one already. What's your problem? Go get it.
Listen, I don't even have the thing put together yet, and you're doing more crying about it than anything else. Homo, I'm clear.
All I I said is that Dr. Love got a rascal scooter.
Hey, Richie. They're talking about me. Hey, Richie.
Yeah, but how you gonna accuse Richie of, see, you're talking like you live in his jockstrap. How you gonna say Richie got a shopping cart when he didn't put it on video yet because it's not in his possession? I'm missing two pieces to this car. I'm missing the shopping cart itself and the RM 703. But don't worry, you'll get the 703 before I go pick up the cart. That you can bank on. I'm back out. Now let's see how long this takes and how much crying you're gonna do in between. I'm back quiet. I'm gonna make it take a nice month, maybe 2.
Brings his ass over here. Someone bring him over here, please. So I can stop his dumb ass from talking nonsense already. I'll give you a brand new 703.
That's a beautiful radio, man.
I don't think Mr. Enforcer realizes when it comes to redemption, manhood, or taking back shit you said, there is no price. You can never ever buy back a loss. You can never ever change a loss to a win. You can never ever buy back your credibility. Now I'm going to get back in the cut and let my good friend, my co-star in the NYC Radio Wars playlist, Mr. Truth and Justice, who delivered no truth ever, who had a video. I'm back in my cut.
703, brand new in the box. That's a virgin.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You've been begging the whole East Coast for somebody to trap me in the car and bring me to you. Well, what kind of enforcer are you? What kind of enforcer can't enforce his own body? I'm back quiet.
For the last, how many years? He never met me in the sidewalk. He never did this, and yet he calls me names. He knows me. He's getting emails about me. Oh, boy.
I'm not the one out here crying, take that photo down. Y'all don't know me. Y'all ain't got nothing that could affect or impact me. I'm not the one crying out every day, take it down, take it down.
Listen how distorted he is. He's pushing out a Meritron. He's trying to...
Dude, I'm not doing nothing, dude. I'm back at my quiet chair.
Listen how distorted and off frequency he is.
Believe it, Richie. Don't believe your fucking radio. Don't believe in your voice. Richie, you're good. Don't believe that, okay?
You're a clown.
Doc, I ain't touching nothing. I haven't touched my knob since I woke up this morning. I've just been throwing the switch on and off. Let me get back in my cut because the alternate male, Mr. Two-Father Blahomo, is trying to buy back his loss. The man in full control, the king of New York, is back out. Doc, he can say that all he wants, but when those guys with the SDR gates on the other end are running and I let it know, these guys are nowhere to be found. Yo, him and Fireball have something in common. They don't watch the gates, so they don't know where they're transmitting in the spectrum, and they don't know where they're not should be. But then again, these are from guys that don't watch gates and don't eyeball anybody. You pull up to their 20 to take them out for a cup of coffee, they run and hide. I mean, how bad could these guys be? They pull up in front of the house, say, let me buy you a cup of coffee, and you run scared.
Yeah, I know damn well I'm on frequency. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I've never heard him say you were off. You see? Let me get back in the cut, Doc. He's going to you, Doc. Doc, he's trying to lock it up with you.
What the hell you mean he's got a lock you on me? What are you trying to lock you on me, Richie? I'm going to dance in the goddamn house.
I'm going to get back in the cut, Doc, because I am the man in full control. I'm back out.
Now, that's in drag queen.
Even when he says the word queen, it comes out.
The drag queens of Brooklyn.
He hesitates, stutters, and pauses because he's trying not to come out.
I got your name on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a video later on to believe Mr. Enforcer. And I'm going to Mr. Enforcer 2-5 and talk to love. Because I'm running. But Richie, well, over 13 years, he never disrespected me. Dr. Love, last week.
Richie, don't disrespect anybody. Hey, Boogie, I hope he's not trying to tell you what's going to happen when you meet me, Boogie. Boogie, I hope that man is not trying to tell you what's going to happen when you meet me or what I look like. I hope that's not what we're hearing. Ten years of him homo fantasizing about me, but he never met the man.
And they won't come out for him.
Yeah, the 127 does the same thing. You know how many people went to see him and he hides behind the gate? Private property. I'm going to call the cops. Private property.
I don't care you private property.
I ain't got to call no cops. I am a cop, bitch. I don't have to call for backup. They know I need absolutely zero of it. I'm back out.
Answer the fucking door. You gonna let me right in. Everybody likes the mailman, UPS or FedEx.
Yeah, well, you know what? Richie's the same way. He's squatting at someone's house. He's living in a garage basement apartment.
Now, what could I do if the old man that rented me a place 10 years ago passed away? How am I in charge of that? Oh, I got it. I'm gone. My bad. Let me get back in my cut.
And he wants you to come behind that gate so he could call the cops, have you arrested for trespassing. We all know what's going on.
I never called the cops on anybody. I am a cop, and they know I need absolutely zero for backup. I'm back quiet.
The only thing you cop is you cop dope from the dope man. You're not a cop. You're a delusional cross-dressing crackhead.
I heard Dr. Love say that he gonna call the cops on all of us because we got guns.
Exactly. They're two bitches, man. Oh, that's all they could do is call police. That's all Dr. Love is telling Richie to sue me for my equipment. All right, that's how.
I wish I heard something like that. I wish I had something like that on videotape to substantiate, corroborate, and back it up. I wish my ears got to hear something like that.
That's how much of a pussy they both are.
FCC ain't gonna do shit. They're too busy, man.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about...
Tell him, Boogie, I run the hole-in-the-wall New York shop. I ain't got time for none of that. Put up or shut up. When he show up, tell him to tell you what... Ask him what happened after he left. Yo, when two fileable homo decide to show up, instead of tell you what's going to happen when you show up, you ask him what happened when he left. I'm back quiet.
That's an homosexual. And
we know you are.
Private property, Iron Man. Hey, you're on private property. What a fucking joke.
And when he's on private property, I can kill him, no questions asked, no charge. I'm back quiet.
Yeah, but no one's stupid enough to jump over the gate and fall for your trap. That's why you don't leave from behind the gate, because once you're on a public...
He's trying to tell you what goes on at the local shop. He's trying to tell you I do all this work behind the gate, not at your cars and the vehicles. He's trying to convince you about something in his delusional brain. Ask him what happened when he came to see Richie, that's all.
You're pussy. I came 7 times to see you. I made...
Yo, he went to the Barclays Center hoping to find Richie. He begs for directions on how to get to Utica and Clarkson, but you hear him? He went looking for me at the Barclays Center. How far away from Utica and Clarkson is the Barclays Center? I'm gonna get back in the cut now. The man in command and full control's 10-7.
Hey, go 10-7.
Full control. 10-7.
Hey man, my apologies to my skipper buddies, but anybody that knows the story down here and thought they were a bad apple, we do got my cross-dressing homo buddy who's in love with men with long hair and told the whole world he got video of me and him. But he did come clean with his sexual fantasy. He did tell the whole world to watch Richie sucking my what? So I'm going to get back in the cut and let the East Coast rock on, and I'm going to let the Village Voices live. Because, you know, we could actually get arrested these days for bashing these motherfuckers, even verbally. 127, back out.
I still love our two cheerleading, drag queen, cross-dressers.
Hey, 250. You cannot use deadly force in New York City to defend your property. You can use force, but not deadly force, so you'll go to jail.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm not defending the property. I'm defending my being and my property. I'm defending me, my being, and my vessel. You understand? But once you come off that sidewalk on Winthrop, you take one step over that line, you're on private property. Once your foot hits this long driveway between these houses, once it rests on that, you're on private property. I'm clear.
And how?
But not deadly force. You kill somebody, you're going to jail.
Listen, I see that motherfucker, I'm in fear of my life. This is what I got on video game from this motherfucker. I'm taking him out. That's that.
His life if he sees me. He just admitted he fears the enforcer.
Oh, shit.
No, Mr. Enforcer. No, Mr. Enforcer. That's all I need to say to get away with it. I was in fear for my life because of these videos 9 years ago. And it's open and shut. Now have a good day.
You don't have to fear me, Richard. You gotta fear the...
I don't fear any of you. You see what I did to your boys who decided to show up on Utica Avenue? You see what I did to your boys? You hear your pansy pussy embarrass himself off the radio? You hear your boy? You hear your backdoor buddy? Now let me get back in my cut so you guys can live a fantasy.
And he looked up like Stevie Wonder's, and then he looked down again like a little scared puppy dog.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like in that video game the other day. It sounded like all that, huh? Let me get back quiet.
People 7 times. He got video evidence. Ask him.
Yeah, but at Watergate, you're recording somebody and you want to bring that into court without the person's consent. Why do you think the NYPD let you know you are being recorded? So the recording can stand in court. But if you record somebody without their permission, you're going to be in trouble yourself for recording.
Well, not when it comes to citizen band radio, you're not. And secondly, nobody's recording. They're not using the recording. They're using the verbal threat in the recording. Man, you know, you guys all want to be Richie, but you all want to play the game, but you don't understand the rules of the game. Born. Let me get back in my cut. I'm feeling real belittled now. I'm back quiet.
In the FCC rule, you're not supposed to record and play recordings over the radio. The FCC rules.
There you go, Richard. He just busted your bubble, Richard. Richard, you're a fraud. Just admit it. And you just threatened me yesterday, today. If you see me, you're going to kill me. Come on, man. I'm not a pussy like you. I'm going to record that. I got you on video, Gate, if anything happens to me. Richie, you're a bitch-ass cross-dresser.
Doc, I'm not going to worry about anything. Mr. Enforcer, that's not what it is. You're an open and shut motherfucker. You ran physical malthreats to me for many years. Upon sight recognition and IDing you, if you got the balls to step up to me and say I'm Enforcer 250 before you finish it, I am going to break your jaw. And if you decide to fight, I might even kill you. And I'm going to be in the right. I'm not going to worry about it. With that, I'm back quiet.
Hey, you could be recorded. If you take your case upstairs on a landline, they got you on recording. Sometimes it's the phone company, sometimes it's the bank. Most little companies.
Mr. Enforcer, why do you think your fag buddies I ran off the sidewalk 7 times couldn't identify either one of themselves? Some bad boy, some bad man. Why do you think they were told by the lawyers, do not ID you? If you ID you, he's going to kill you and get away with it. Listen, I'm back in the cut.
Cops got the fucking goddamn body fucking cam. And the club was goddamn a motherfucking talking. That's damn right. The motherfucker got that cops out of gun for us, and I go record it. The individual is armed with the body cam, talking and saying whatever he's on the swing, and they got in that court. What the fuck are you talking about, in Florida? You fucking spell-a-plum jackass.
Hey Doc, they have no idea that all them recording laws and the FCC rules changed after 9/11. They have no idea of that. They just live in New York City, but they're space cadets. I'm not.
Control tower. Record, you fucking jackass. You being fucking recorded right now. You got a fucking on the fucking internet now. To fucking the media. How do you think they took a motherfucking gang on social media? Because they in a motherfucking chat room, they live, and the goddamn FBI and everybody, they're listening. And they listen to the motherfucking videos that they post on there bragging about this woman and that one. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit, you fucking bullshit. So kiss motherfucking ass. Kiss my black ass. I'm not going to turn on right now about motherfucking YouTube about that fucking guys over there and fucking bragging about drops and rods. You're gonna come over here, man. Or see what's up, bullshit. All I gotta do is Mr. Florida dressed up as a UPS guy, still not going back to the store. Oh, come on with me, you come down with me. You come down with me. You come down with me, my damn girl, my damn girl. I'll wait till clock you walk this fucking goddamn thing. You come down with my damn son. A 60-year-old guy, you won't come over here.
4250's having a conniption.
You will get your ass in trouble. You want to go to the last thing by the bad man, you bring your down there and static ass over here and fuck around with the old man. OG. Mama cousin, we're still talking about that liquor stick. I'm not here for somebody to come over here. And you want some fucking trouble, tell me that he's a veteran. He's coming in and telling me you crazy vehicle. We go fucking see one. He's coming in here with his fucking colleague.
Look, he ain't got a station to step on Doc. He thinks he's doing something at Skip. You claimed you had a video, you claimed you're law enforcement. What do you want me to tell you, man? It's not my fault you backpedal at every inch.
I can see the people in the hallway. I can see people in the challenge. Richie calling all the time. We can't relax. I can't but wireless. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's the way you're trying to have shit with me, you know. I don't give a fuck. That's the way you're for. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna act like a goddamn police officer, and he's gonna kill my black ass. I'm not thinking about it. I'm gonna go with this down there Watergate on the channel. They just let me join the Richie could handle him. So I'm watching the phone. What are you doing, man? You want to threaten my goddamn thing on the radio channel. Even though he's not fucking screaming. You don't make no threats about this goddamn phone. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm oversleeping. You think I'm I'm taking clothes off tonight. I just took a shower.
That's right. That's right. Richie broke yous are talking like that. One face to face with Richie and yous never spoke like that again. You damn right yous ain't talking like that no more. and that's truth. Then listen, not only is that truth and justice, that's a justified, proven truth. I'm back quiet.
Look at my house. You took off the clothes. Yeah. He's always waiting for the pandemic. He never showed up.
They met me over there. I'm here just to meet this clown, and he didn't show up. 7 times.
Hey Doc, do you remember? Hey Doc, do you remember what I said? Should any of those fag boys that were talking all that rah-rah shit that I broke them of that rap that you ain't heard in over 6 years? Hey Doc, you remember what I told them scared boys? I said, if you go touch that old man because you're too scared to roll on me, what I would do? How quick I'd hang up my badge? Doc, I have multiple badges, and every agency that employs me knows exactly how I said it and what I meant and knows exactly what I would do. So now you know what fear and common sense does. I'm back quiet. I wish I had the multiple salaries to go with each one of my badges, but you know the deal. It don't matter how many badges or company rosters or agency rosters you're on, you're only getting one salary. I'm back quiet.
How did this start with all you guys?
The beef started when he wrote a check he couldn't cash. That's how it started.
Listen to the stuttering homo. It started when 250 says, but I gotta be like, someday I'll put that videotape out there, but I don't want to destroy you too bad. You couldn't touch me, you just dreaming, sucking my dick. I'm gonna get back quiet. If you're gonna say how it started, keep it real, bitch.
Crazy. I know how my beef started with, Doc. This is a beef. You fucking hate me. It started about a week ago.
If you want to know how it started, right now this video gates on 1 hour and 32 minutes. Check the description section. There'll be 2 videos there. The 12-minute one. The first 90 seconds is crucial. I'm back quiet.
Stop it already. Yeah, get back quiet and help your boyfriend out, Dr. Love. Or your girlfriend, I mean.
I don't have no girlfriends. I don't have no nephews. I just have bitches and scared radio Rambos, but I ain't worried about that. But nevertheless, you want to know how this started, Mr. Enforcer? I'm just correcting your speech. In this description of this video will be the video gate that shows the world how you started something you just can't finish. And look what Richie did about that. Look what Richie did about that. Listen to you hysterical crying behind the mic. And you worried about coming face to face with me? I listened to my non-nephew. He thinks me and Mac look like twins. That means nobody sees me as a midget ever. Now come get some. I'm back quiet.
Are you Italian or you Irish? Mac is Irish.
Yeah, I know, but that's not what he meant. He said, you two guys are big. You know, Max got a little more girth than me left to right, but you know, we ain't. Look, you take a look at us. None of us can be misconstrued as a midget, nor do we look like we're worried about y'all. I'm back quiet.
Oh, okay. So more shit. All right. Hey, what the hell is Shadow Master, man? I haven't heard in like 2 days.
He's hiding.
Why are you hiding?
I don't know. You gotta ask his uncle. Ask Theo Richie.
Richie calls him his non-nephew.
That's his nephew. You look at those two, they look like twins.
You can't make that distinction. You never seen Richie face to face.
That's just funny, man. Well, then give me no answer yet how this shit started, man.
He can't, Boogie. He can't.
Like I said, he wrote a check he couldn't cash. That's how it started.
Really? I'm not the one that told the whole world they have a videotape of you smoking crack. I'm not the one that put your video or your brother's face on YouTube. I'm not the one that's out here crying, take it down, and they don't have me hysterical crying to you behind a microphone. How many different video games? Please, son, let me get back in my cut. I don't want my skippers mad at me.
Hey, yo, 250, you think I should get the 7610 or they got something upgraded from that?
The DX10, that's a good radio. The D8 though. The 7610 is awesome. I have one.
They didn't come up with anything, Icon, about 7610?
No, negative. Listen, hey Boogie, you want the 7610 for free? I'll give it to you. Just bring 127 over here. I'll give you that radio. Mint in the box. I'll give it to you.
Kidnap Richie and bring him to me so I could finish the fight I started. Some enforcer.
Boogie, I'll give you that radio.
He's not gonna go over there, man. You got to whip Richie. You got to kidnap him.
I give you that. That's my word. Hey, Boogie, that's my word. People know I'm a man of my word. I give you that 7610 for free if you bring 127 over here.
How could you be a man of your word? You cursed them all out and tried to tell them for 3 years you had a video that you told them specifically 3 times do not exist. How could you be a man of your word, homie? You going up against RC 127, the hole in the wall New York CB shop. You ain't got no credibility of standing.
Take it easy. Oh, they got skip out there. 308 or one way? Come on, skip line, 308. Boogie man.
Silence of a justified truth dropping down. Silence from that queer homo.
We out there though.
That's an offer you can't refuse.
Listen, they refuse all your offers to try to buy back your loss. They refuse all your offers, Mr. Man of your word.
I tell you what, I'll make that.
I don't know why he's trying to convince me. He could offer me anything in the world. I still ain't taking it. Listen, I'm the one with the title. You want a shot at the title? Come take it. Here's your trophy, the mic in my hand. Here's your trophy, the lips behind the mic. Here's your trophy. Come fatten them up if you think you got it in you. Show you're some kind of enforcer. Be a man of your word, I'm back out.
That's an offer you cannot refuse.
Only thing they wanted from you out here ever was for you to produce that video that you cursed them all out to tell them you had. Other than that, they don't want nothing from you. Not even the king does. Nobody. I'm back out.
An offer like that, come on now. You gotta be out of your mind and refuse an offer like that. A 703 and an ICOM 7610 for free? You're talking over $4,000 worth of merchandise there. Come on now.
Damn, buying back your redemption and your manhood. You don't care what you gotta pay for. Don't you know you can't buy respect to reality? You can't buy a lie into a truth. I'm back out. The United States of America pulls it off all day long, but I'm still breathing, so that's not happening. I'm back quiet.
Lord have mercy. What did he hit the lotto? He's giving that away? Lord have mercy.
No, Mr. Enforcer, I hit the lottery when I bought a piece of land less than an acre for under $1,200 and sold it for 24 mil. That's winning the lottery.
All right, so you're a wealthy man, so just come.
Oh man, see? Yeah, but look, see, I don't have to spend 1 penny to buy my manhood back. I don't have a loss I'm trying to recoup. I don't have a loss I'm trying to buy back. I do not own a loss out here I need to try to buy back. I don't have a loss, period. You know what I'm saying? I never put myself in any competition to have a loss. But as far as you radio Rambos and you physical mouths talking like you got a beef, you see what I did to y'all, right? Not one of you can open your fucking mouth in front of me before I kill you. I'm back quiet.
But you're just talking. You only.
Listen, what you mean? I can talk like that. I can spit it like that. I can say it just like that. I can spit it just like that. I'm back quiet.
Yeah, but you're spinning it behind the mic, not face to face.
Listen, it's not my fault, man. It's not my fault you turned me on for years with your Kevlar, your tap, your pliers, and your hockey. It's not my fault you begged for directions and fear and common sense keep you behind the mic trying to buy your manhood back.
It's easy. I turned them on for years. See, you're coming clean, Richard. Come on, come on.
It was a turn on when I thought there was going to be some kind of real fight. I was excited. I get happy over that. Listen, why do you think I don't roll like that? I live for that. I hope some of that shit come my way. That's why they employed me. That's why I got 5 badges. I'm going to be the one walking away on back out.
All right, so let's see if you walk away with my badge. Come on, come get it.
Mr. Enforcer, you don't own a badge. You don't own a badge. You might own a fire department badge or a sanitation badge, but you don't own any police badges like Richie.
All right, so whatever badge I possess, you want it? That could be a 6th badge. That could be a prize.
Mr. Enforcer, I'm happy with all the badges I got. I'm happy. Listen, I'm the happiest man on this globe right now, and nobody knows why. I am the most overjoyed, exhilarated, euphoric fucking creature on this globe at this moment. Do you know why? Because I know what's coming down. Okay, it's just Richie talking out of his head. But I'm the Lone Ranger. I'm the one they tried to put the towers on. I'm the Lone fucking Ranger. I know what's happening before it happens. So yeah, I'm overjoyed. So let me get back in my car, because I don't care what happens between point A and point B, because I know where point C is and how I'm standing. I'm back out. Yeah, I don't want to get my skippers mad at me. We got those girls from the NYC radio wars. We got them Rambos and them sidewalk sap sissies who decide again they want to live on Channel 28 to try to get me hopping and rolling and get y'all mad at me. So I'm going to get back in my cut. Thank you, Snake Doctor. Thank you very much. I tell Fireball to link me the video channel again. I don't want to have to go through my messages to find it, but I got to get to Fireball's video gate today.
127 is delusional. Don't believe him. He's got 5 badges and he's got 100 different careers. Don't believe him. He's delusional. He's a cross-dressing homo. Stop smoking that crack now.
I'm never going to stop smoking. Even when I ash out, I'm going to have a spliff in my hand.
But I'll send you up a case of ho-hos if you'd like, crackhead.
You heard me.
Oh, shit.
You heard me. That's Crackhead Richie.
Oh, shit.
And they know for a fact Richie ain't cracked their head out here yet. Can you tell them why, Mr. Truth and Justice?
Just so we know, I'll send you up a case of ho-hos. And you need a case of fix of land and a case of carburetor cleaner. A diamond cutter. I'm gonna take care of you up there, buddy. Just hang tight.
I ain't got it. Hey, listen, that's exactly what I'm doing, hanging tight. They have no idea what it is and what it's going to be. Look, man, I'm the man in full control on this East Coast, and nobody in these video games can tell you otherwise.
It's a rising down here in New York City, but anyway, I talked to Big L. on my back door today, hey, people, man. I hope you're having a great day up that way. Stay doctor, send back. Need to fix the plan and a case of carburetor cleaner. Hey, private cutter, I'm gonna take care of you up there, buddy. Just hang tight.
I ain't got it. Listen, that's exactly what I'm...
It's a little different here. My radio.
Well, now Fireball's gonna realize exactly what happened earlier. How do you like that, cackling homo?
Even Snake Doctor knows you're a crackhead.
I'm running Cobra 29.
Because Boogie Monster goes half and half with me, and the video games on the other end, Boogie Monster can step on me sometimes. He's 5 out of 5, 50-50 with that. I can't match that 190 feet above sea level. I'm less than 40 feet above. You know what I mean? I ain't got the vision he got up on the side of that mountain. I'm going to get back in my cut.
You can look him up on the Facebook, 350 Radio, 350 Georgia. He builds 1 million machine. Go up on Cobra 29, 350 Bill, Snake Doctor, get down.
Oh, all I gotta do is go to Brown Hornet's page to find Fireball's video games. All I gotta do is go to Brown Hornet's page to find Fireball's video games. I'm back. Yeah.
929, the Carbon, the Mobile, Snake Doctor, high five, Arizona way.
Oh, yesterday and today. That shit's too funny.
There, a little bit there, Diamond Cutter.
It's all good, crack.
Right back there, Snake Doctor. Snake Doctor, we're on today, TGIF. Snake Doctor, the only easy day was yesterday. They got to get through today. They have to get through today, truthfully. Snake Doctor, the man, 127 video game rolling, 145 minute zone.
Woodchuck in the farm, the funny farm. We always put a grin on my chin. Hey, Woodchuck, funny farm. I hope you're having a great, wonderful day down that way. Snake Doctor, 73's right back. Dr. Woodchuck, funny farm. Always a pleasure on this end. Hear you up on the radio on Price Sale. Hey, you're knocking it down, 40 dB plus. Woodchuck, funny farm, right back.
He was born that way. What the fuck is cross-dressing homo?
Well, if Richie was born that way and you weren't, would you care to tell the world when you became that way?
Your words. It's in your words. You're happy, you're carefree, and you're gay, and you're born that way.
And I know before I spit those words, the exact words, here's 2-5 of the homos and you Village Boys theme song. I'm pretty sure of that too. I'm back in my cut.
30 Diamond Cutter, but hey, I want to talk to 250. If you hear him out there, let him know. I want to talk to 250. Yeah, damn it.
Hey, Snake Doctor, I'm going to allow that, Snake Doctor. Snake Doctor, let me know if you hear him. I'm going to allow that. Boogeyman, no playbacks, Boogeyman. Let him do it with his own station. I'm back quiet.
For Boogeyman, too. Hey, Diamond Cutter, I'm trying to get through to Boogeyman. He's a Boogeyman, a long-time friend. Hey, Boogeyman, I'm laying that down.
Hey, Snake Doctor, 250, big apple waving the hand.
Boogie's keyed up with the playback.
For you, hey, 250. Hey, 5-8, said roll a nickel on you from the other day. I had it in my pocket, 250, you down.
Forget about what you got in your pocket. What you got in your hand?
Hold on, Boogeyman's playing the playback of 250, under 250. Watch the video game.
250, it's a pleasure on this end. I hear you on the radio.
That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
Hey, Snake Doctor, tell 250-127 said hello.
425 Red Runner, you're in there.
Sorry, Richard, took you right out.
Right now, say.
Keep dreaming, homeboy. Keep dreaming. Hey, Boogie, the video game quarter 3 times. 2-5 below is going to enforce the other thing, though. But I'm running the video gate. I'm back out.
You're laying it down. You're laying it down.
See, Boogie keying up 250's voice at the same time.
outside.
He'll never acknowledge that. Hey, Boogeyman, he'll never acknowledge that.
Boogeyman, my friend, I'm in here. My long time friend.
Now you know how you heard 250 there, Snake Doctor.
You heard the 250?
This is how you're hearing 250 through Boogie's playback.
Oh, he ain't got no problems at all. I'm just saying, hey, folks, that bad job throwing it down. Let's go down and good to please you. Bullet Bob.
What up, Bullet Bob? 127 gone.
Catch you later, Snake. The man acknowledged. It's too easy.
You can Maryland, have a great day up that way, have a great weekend coming out. St. John, you're up in the Keystone, blah, blah, blah. Come on, they live all do from you. Have a good day.
Hold his hand, Doc.
Doc don't need other men's playback to make him shoot skip. He's a right hanger when he get conditioned.
You believe that? All right, you believe that. Everyone heard me getting back to Snake Doctor while you were on the key. I don't need no cheerleader holding my hand like you need Dr. Law. They thought it was
And they just heard you get wiped out by a tremendous DB spread.
I'm not even... Hey, Richard, stop it. Everyone heard it.
All right, let me get back in my cut here. I don't know who everyone is, but I'm going to get back in my cut. We on the hour and 51-minute zone of the New York City show and tell.
What do you mean you don't know who everybody is? That's impossible. You're on 3 continents on video at the same time. You know everybody.
Well, Mac, this is true. This is true. I'm on 5 different video cameras in 2 continents at the exact same second, and they all thought they had me in a maximum prison security cell in Jersey. You should have seen them when they came the next day to make sure that wasn't me in the nightclub with them the night before. You're right about this, Mac. You do pay attention. But listen, I'm going to get back in the cut, man, because Mr. 250 is using Boogie's playbacks to shoot skip and trying to enforce it as being his station doing it. So I'm going to get back in the cut. The midget's clear.
Oh, they're perpetrating the fraud. They got it all over the top.
Yep. He says that, now 250 says me and Shadow look like twins because he's mad at what Shadow said.
Back out. Yeah, all these things happen.
Stop it already. Everyone debunked your lie.
Yeah, I mean, I get a kick out of hearing him trying to tell people about me, and he never came face to face with me on the sidewalk or at the shop. So let's get back in the cut and enjoy the alternate male ego and brain, how it operates.
The cross-dresser, 127.
We know you are.
2 cross-dressers from Brooklyn, and I'm back quiet.
Hey, Enforcer, you just need to have a little faith, man. You gotta have a little faith in people. I think Richie's telling the truth.
The truth will set you free.
What does he benefit from lying? I don't understand what you think he's lying about. What does he benefit from it?
It's not benefit, it's called psychosis.
Ask him what truth he provided out here so far.
He benefits. So I'm assuming you believe he's got 5 badges. I'm assuming you believe he's marrying Sade, or he married her. Am I clear to understand that? So now you're going to be his co-defendant now?
He worries more about me and the things I didn't do or do yet. It's hilarious.
Would somebody make that up?
I don't know. You got to ask him that.
He just asked you, what am I gaining by making any of this up? What am I gaining by lying? I got the hole in the wall New York shop, the best rep on the East Coast, 4 decades long, by all the major players. How am I benefiting?
He's trying to hold men's hand out here.
Look, I'm not trying to hold nobody's hand. The man asked you a manly question. I hope he asked it till he get an answer. I'm going to see what time it is, but he asked you a simple question. Mr. Truth and Justice can't answer a simple question?
There has to be a motive, Enforcer. People don't do things for no personal gain. There has to be a motive. If he's making it up, what's the motive?
The motive that he wants to be a superstar on the radio.
I'm already that, Mac. It's killing him. I'm going to get back in the cut.
Superstar, so he has to inject all type of fantasy stories. That's what it is.
Ask him where's his videotape.
Follow me so far?
Ask him where the videotape is.
Hold on, Rich. I follow him, but I don't know if he's trying to be a superstar, but, you know, you gotta hand it to him the fucking thing and cut him. Come on.
I don't know what he's cutting. I think he's cutting rock.
Even Mac will tell you, Richie don't look like any type of cokehead or junkie. I'm back quiet.
I'm gonna put it on the rack because
You gotta forget, he never came face to face, Mac.
Yeah, well, you know, it's coming soon. And I'm gonna throw a little rhyme in there. You ready? It's coming soon in the upper room.
Can't be soon enough. Can't be soon enough. Just put yourself in my shoes. I've been waiting almost a full 10 calendar years for one of these guys to bring anything they promised me.
Colinia, a 10K. What do you need? A colossal 10K? I got one. Brand.
Nah, all you have to do is kidnap me and bring me there. Listen to him.
Oh, yeah.
What's that for some colossal what?
Colossal 10K.
What about it?
I got one brand new in a box. Would you like it for free?
What, to get on your side? Sure.
Just
Ask her,
and it's yours.
Antennas. No, I do want it though. I want to buy it off you.
All right, I got one for, brand new, real talk, man.
he's trying to pretend he didn't hear you say you want to buy it. He ain't got it.
I got it. Oh, now he's telling you what I have and don't have.
I gotta reach out to Nichols, get CK's number, and then give somebody from. So how do I get your number to get a hold of you for that thing? Because I definitely want it.
Whoever has my number, just ask them and they'll gladly.
That's nobody in your receive. He don't meet nobody. How many guys trying to buy up a cup of coffee? He fucking ran.
Why you gotta talk for me, Richard? I don't have a cheerleader out there to hold my hand. The man's speaking to me. This is an AB conversation. Stay out of it, biatch.
Well, you tell the man specifically who in his receive that he knows that has your phone number, and I wouldn't have to say Jack.
I said whoever has my number, I gave permission for them to give it to him. So why are you interjecting your 2 cents? This conversation, stay out of it.
I believe you spun it again. Tell him who he needs to get it from. That's what he asked you. Or maybe you're pretending not to hear these things. He wants to buy it from you. He's not gonna kidnap Richie for you for it, but he wants to buy it from you. There's a difference. You know? Remember the last time you said you had these things for sale? A man came over to your front door with cash, said bring it down, bring it down. Remember what the video gate show?
Fucking delusional retard.
Anyway, who has your number that I can get it from? I can't just say everybody on the radio if they got your number.
What did you get, Richard? And stay out of it.
He's gonna pretend he's not hearing you.
This is between me and Mac. Why you keep it?
Enforcer, as much as I love riddles and, crossword puzzles and problem solving, you have a lead where I can start to get your number. Who has your number that I can ask for it?
Whoever has my number, CK, whoever has it.
Just tell him specifically. I'm not asking whoever. I'm asking you who you could tell me has your number. Watch.
Come on, I'm not going to give my number out over the air because I know that I get.
That's not what I asked you to do.
What's up?
I'm not asking you to give your number out over there. I'm asking you to tell me who to ask for your number. I can't just ask everybody, everybody that I come in contact. You think it's going to force a number? That's a lot of people. But I definitely want the antenna. I'll come get it today. I actually mentioned this to you a couple of weeks ago because my colossal got hit by a tree branch.
Well, that ought to tell you what you need to know.
Another one. So if you can point me in the direction to who has your number, I'll give them my number, and then they can call me or text me your number. And then I will come there and I will grab the antenna. And I will hand you, I believe you said $350 if I remember correctly.
350. That's it. That's my lowest. Yeah, 350.
Now back to the question. Who can he get your number from? He asked you specifically. Who do you want him to ask?
All right. Does CK have your number?
Yes. I'll get his number from Nichols and I'll text him.
That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know.
All right. Very good.
About time.
All right, Richard, you satisfied, Richard?
No, I think Mac's more satisfied than me. I just have a hard time believing how you skirt things on that client.
I just find it hard. I find it hard.
I try to tell them you're an alternate male ego that just wants to be heard and, don't know what to say, but, hey, you ain't got to believe me.
Stay out of our business, you drag queen.
Even when you say the word queen, you get so slow and hesitant, you're trying not to expose yourself. Stop that. Don't say queen, bitch, or fight. You ain't got that in you. You have a very special tell in those words. I'm back quiet.
It seems like you know all about that. It takes one to know one.
Mr. Enforcer, I know because I worked on St. Mark's Place in that pizzeria for 3 years. I had other professionals like me pointing a lot of things out, plus I had one hell of a street-walking lady hooker. I'm back quiet. That was no lady at all. But the things they taught me about you guys, forget about it. I'm back quiet.
All right, whatever.
Top of the afternoon out there, 251 Georgia. 575 New York City waiting.
He was a bad man.
51 Georgia. Knock. A 51 around Georgia. Who's there? 575 New York City waving it. I could have gave you this number 575. I could have gave you Enforcer's number. If you really wanted it, I could have given it to you.
No, Doc, you're not getting my number.
Dr. Love just told him if you want 2-5 Homo's number, ask me, I'll give it to you. That's what he said. You pretending you don't hear Doc again, bitch?
Well, Doc don't have my number. That's going to be pretty hard.
How do you know what Doc don't got or Doc does have? What do you think, Doc? What do you think some of them hang-up calls you got, one of them wasn't Doc? Seeing if it was you? Come on, man. Doc wouldn't say he got something he don't got. Doc's not like that. I'm back quiet.
All right, so, hey, Doc, if you have my number, call me right now.
Doc, if you have the number, forward it to Mac, man. Forward it to Mac, because 250 is getting too silent. He don't want Mac pushing up on him. I'm going to get back in the cut.
I ain't going to give Mac shit. I ain't going to give Mac nothing. I'm going to keep the fucking number. I ain't giving Mac nothing. Just when he do piss me off, I'll call him up and tell him about his goddamn ass. I ain't giving him You don't get it for Brown Hornet. Brown Hornet is that toxic.
You can't make this shit up.
John Chapman.
What you talking about? The only one that got caught on video games ever making stuff up and had to eat their own words was you, man. What you talking about? Nobody out here selling Florida Fantasy, and nobody out here needs Boogie's playback to shoot Skip. Not Doc, me, or Mac. We got them stations. I'm back out.
No one's asking anyone to make a playback.
I'm back quiet.
That was his decision.
Okay, so it was his decision. So, okay, at least you came clean, man. At least you're telling Fireball exactly what happened. But you see when I keep the Fireball, so that's not 251. But you hear how quick he shot back every word of my transmission? That's the station that makes the trip.
I heard you live. And I spoke to him like I'm...
Let me get back in my car.
He heard both me and the recorder.
Well, I think Brown Hornet's video game's going to tell a much different story. I think Brown Hornet's video game is going to Fireball. I think Brown Hornet and Fireball's game is going to tell a whole different story.
Oh, it hurts, man. You know, some people.
Well, we're going to have to see what hurts and what don't hurt. I'm going to get back in the cut because I got that station. I'm clear.
You are clear, but that's beside the point.
So you keep wishing and hoping.
I know. Hey, that's stop the lies. All right, tell Doc, hold it down.
What you mean stop the lies? Ain't nobody out here wishing and hoping that. Nobody out here told the whole world, watch Richie sucking my...
There you go. Now stop it with the gay stuff, all right? Enough of that crap.
What you talking about? You can't say it's in your own words, in your own mouth. You never heard me say anything. You never heard me reveal my secret sexual fantasy, did you now? Did you? Did you?
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12, 211 in progress.
That's right, there is a 211 in progress. Richie about to take his dick mic out of your receive. Now cry on, homo.
I decided to come over here. You be aight, Cracky, you be aight.
Oh, I know I'm aight. You boys ain't aight.
I'll be back. I'm gonna make me some tea. Hey, Doc, if you got my number, give me a call. You claim you got my number.
I ain't calling you. You know, you're not the goddamn girl I want. I like pussy. I don't like asshole. I don't shit on my dick stick. Who the fuck? You fucking crazy? Holy.
Doc just told you straight up, he like Richie, man. We like our woman brand name, not generic.
I'm just trying to prove a point that you're a liar. He's a liar just like you. If you had my number, you call me.
Nobody wants to call you. Wouldn't you be mad if he sent it to Mac and Mac calls you and said, I got this number from Dr. Love? Wouldn't that really irk your pussy ass?
You see how I make lies out of both of you?
How you gonna make lies out of both of us? There's no lie yet. There's no lie yet. The only lie out here is you, my man. And the viewers know it. I'm back quiet.
I'll claim it, and if I did have it, and I said I had it, and he said call me, I would call him.
But listen, maybe the man don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna ask you again. Would it piss you off if he sent that number to Mac and Mac calls you and tells you, I got the number for Dr. Love? That's the question. How would you feel then?
Expose him for the lies. The man just said the man had my.
Alright, let me ask you a question since we know you're not on the key. The video gators know you're not on the key. And New York City knows you're not on the key. Here's the question. How would you feel if Dr. Love sent you a number to Mac and Mac calls you and told you, I got this number from Dr. Love? What you gonna do after that?
No, I want Doc to call me direct.
Doc ain't got no reason to call you. Doc don't like you. Doc ain't a homo lover of yours, nor does Doc want to buy something you allegedly have. So what Doc gotta call you for?
Number to call me.
I don't want to call her, Richie. Now, offer me the 2 pill. I denied it. I told him I didn't need that damn 2 pill. Richie, I have no reason to call that goddamn man.
Well, just send Mac the number so when Mac calls him, you can tell him I got it from Dr. Love. That's all I ask. I'm back quiet.
All right. Call me and I'll give you a 4 pill. How's that? Hey, Dr. Love. I forget about the 2 pill I promised you, which if you wanted it, I would have gave it to you. I got a 4 pill for you. How about that, Doc?
I never met a man who's not homo that wants to go through all these extremes on a CB radio.
I do not want to what the goddamn Mr. Fawcett. After you heard my goddamn kill feeling, call me a faggot, saying that Richie was my girl, I was Richie's girl, I know what fucking you got, Mr. Fawcett. Keep pushing back. I get a quick check every month. If I want to go good, I'll buy a 2x4. Have yourself a good day.
Mo full of shit, cross-dressing drag queen.
Mr. Enforcer, the only cross-dressers on the East Coast, like I told people many years ago, is you and US1. But US1 came out the closet. We're just waiting for you. Please don't try to say the word queen.
What's his number? Then call me, you biatch.
He just told you straight up. He's not calling you. He don't like you. He don't want to call you. He's not homo like you. He's not your homo lover. And you have nothing he wants to purchase. And you cannot buy your manhood back from a man who doesn't want to call you. But he is instructed to give Mac your number. And now we're going to see how you feel when Mac calls you and says, I got the number from Dr. Love. Make sure you come out here and tell the whole world how you feel about that.
Remember the pussy when you came out. It's in your voice. Come on, man. Stop.
Hey, Doc, he's got it on Videogate. Did you hear him earlier today? His video games. Go to his video channel. Look for a video game from yesterday or today where he's telling you he got it on his video game.
Okay. I was on that thing this morning, Ricky. I'll go back to it. I'll go back to it, Ricky. I'll go back to it.
Know that.
Doc, you know how many times I heard him say it? I went to his channel. I'm looking to put his video gate in the description section of my video gate that was running, and Fireball's video gate that was running out there. But Doc, you hear him say he's got it on his own video gate. Where's the gate? Yesterday and today. Where's his gate?
Ricky, that's what I'm telling you yesterday. And this video game pops the fuck up on my phone, just like that.
Yeah. Listen. So open that old video you got with that weird date, and click on the name underneath it. If it's Enforcer 250, click on that name, Enforcer 250, and then when the screen changes, hit videos. Find his video for yesterday and today. Once you do that, you'll amaze me. I'm gone.
And by you saying that, Richie, I'm gonna go look for it. And I'm gonna find his goddamn phone number. Because this goddamn thing came across my phone, and I could get his fucking phone number right.
Well, hey, Enforcer, if you didn't put on my video gate that I had to listen to a second time to say you got it on your video gate, then I wouldn't be out here doing this. But you are caught on my video gate yesterday and today, saying you got yesterday and today on your video gate. So nobody's putting words in your mouth now, are we?
I got the video gate, I just didn't post it yet.
All right. So you didn't post yesterday's video gate. We got you. You did not post yesterday's video gate. Okay, you're coming clean. Well, let me get out of the way and let you come some more.
Yeah, you want me to come all over you, right?
Oh, listen, whether I want that or not, you're going to do it anyway, or at least that's what you dream of. I'm back in my car.
You two drag queens are too funny, man.
Stop saying those words. You tell the whole world exactly what you are when you say certain words. Don't you understand?
Drag queen, sidewalk sissies are too funny.
Why would he pay Ricky? I want the drag queen. Why would he want me to call him?
I don't know. Hey, listen. He ain't thought about popping cherries in decades. Maybe he's thinking about an old Cougar Webb.
Yeah, I tell you,
Doc, he likes to put it in a box. Doc, he don't like to put it in pussy. He puts his in a box. Doc, he calls his pussy a box because he's putting it in other men. Pay attention, man. Pay attention.
Let me bring up the goddamn water case.
you claimed you got my number.
Doc, hurry up and send that fucking number to Mac, please. So Mac can come out here and key up and say, I got that number from Dr. Love.
Okay.
Hurry up, Doc. Doc, hurry up, Doc. Why are you putting that old man through that, Richard? Why are you doing that? Why are you abusing that elderly man? Do you want Doc to have a heart attack? I don't know. If I claim to have someone's number, I would call him. Why am I to hide? Oh, I don't like you. Oh, you're a bad man to me. Oh, I don't want to call you now.
Mr. Enforcer, you're not allowed to make claims out here. You're not a man of your word. You tore up everybody out here for 3 years that said boo to you while you were trying to convince them you had a video that does not exist. So what man of your word and what credibility do you really have out here? Answer that question precisely and we'll be all right. Because I know the fact of this being a justified truth in your ear, you're definitely not aight. But neither are your fucking boys, so it don't matter.
Why you keep bringing other people into this? This is an AB conversation. No one's holding my hand. I don't have Dr. Love holding my hand or anyone else. This is an AB convo. You keep on bringing your boys or this. This is AB convo. Why you keep bringing other people into it? Why you want to throw everyone else in front of you?
Okay, it's A and B. Here comes number A to B. Here comes the A team to the B bullshitter. Listen to me. You claim you're a man of your word. You claim you have credibility out here. For 3 years you enforced you had a video that didn't exist. Now how do you want anybody to give you man of your word criteria? How do you want anybody to feel, have to believe in you? Oh, we know how you want the men out here to feel. It's in the description of this video game I'm about to roll. When men out here look at you, you want them to go, what? What'd you say the other night? the question is here. How do you want them to believe you're a man of your word? You told them for 3 years you had a video that I know you didn't have, and you want to be a man of your word. I know you're trying to be politically correct. At least that's what we hear in the video game. So let me get back quiet. We enjoy your politics. I'm not expecting an answer to that question, by the way.
Are you finished? Are you finished with your nonsense? Listen, 7 videos I made.
Mr. Enforcer, we know about your 7 videos. We know about them. You begged for directions on how to get to Utica and Clarkson to make those videos, but you wound up 5-6 miles away from Utica, Clarkson. We know all about it, and you were hoping to find Richie there. I'm back quiet.
Hey, key up while I'm keying up so they don't hear the truth. Richard, you're a lot.
I'll be anything you want. The king is clear.